Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live session. Please let me know in the live chat if my voice is audible. You can just type as audible in the live chat. Yes, thank you for that confirmation. I could see many of them have mentioned as audible. Thank you for confirming that. Yes. Okay. So once again, I would like to welcome everyone. I would like to welcome everyone for this session. In today's session, we are gonna discuss about the TECH Mahindra reasoning ability questions. I'm sure, for past in this week, you had sessions related to TECH Mahindra. That is, I think from Monday onwards. So you had quantitative aptitude, verbal, technical. So today, particularly, we are talking about uh, yes, so sorry, verbal and quantitative aptitude. So today it will be reasoning. Okay, so before I start with the session, so let me just tell you a few things about who we are. We have been helping students for almost like 14 years to realize their dreams, and we have been helping them in different areas, especially related to the placements. We are trying to upgrade their skills and so that they get placed in good companies. So we are really happy to serve you all through whichever way is possible, and we have been doing this master class for it's almost like more than a month, so that you guys will benefit from it and it will be helpful for you in your upcoming placement drives. A little bit about myself. My name is Likit, and I have been training in it's almost been like 6 years now, and in top universities I've trained like at VIT and ITs, more than like 20,000 plus students. So once again, I would like to say that I'm really happy to train you all on especially today's topic, that is TECH Mahindra reasoning ability. And before I start with, I request you all to join our Telegram channel. So if anyone is new to this webinar, if anyone is attending our live sessions for the first time, I think you can go and join this Telegram channel, and so that you will get some information regarding the upcoming live sessions, upcoming webinars, and quizzes. So if you haven't joined, please do join today. The link for this is in the live chat, so you can go and you can click that, and you can join right away. Okay. Yes, so just wanted to know how many whoever is present right now in the live chat, how many of them have already joined this Telegram channel. If you have joined, please do type as joined, so that we'll also have a confirmation how many of them are there in Telegram channel. If you have already joined our Telegram channel, please do type joined in the live chat. Okay, so yes, thank you for confirming. Okay, thank you so much for confirming that you all have, most of them have joined. So yes, so we'll definitely try to give more and more inputs, so that it will be helpful for your placements. So stay tuned with us. Please subscribe this channel, so that you get the updates whenever we go live. And we will be having many such live sessions every day. So so that you can get it will be helpful for you for your placements. And also not only about placements, if at all you are planning to write some entrance exam, government exams, so it will also be helpful for that. So please do join with us. And yes, so before I start, let me once again say what is going to happen today. We'll be discussing reasoning ability related question. I have taken few questions which has been asked in the previous Tech Mahindra examination written test. So in written test you have many sections like verbal, quantitative, reasoning you have non-verbal reasoning, verbal reasoning. So I have taken little bit of verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning, and the session will go on in this way. I'll be displaying a question on the screen. You will get a certain time limit to try to solve it, so that see, let me tell you once again, only if you try to solve by yourself, you will get an idea. And because you'll be making some mistake, right? Most of the time we make some mistake, and that mistake will help us to remember that concept for a longer time. So that's why it's better to solve by ourselves and understand. So that's why I'll be giving some time for you to solve by yourself. So let's start with the first question. There are few questions which I have selected. The first question will be displayed on the screen. There will be 4 options as well. What you need to do is you have to find out the answer within the time limit. For the first question, the time limit is maybe 30 seconds. So I'll give 30 seconds for that. And here is the question. So I would want to know, are you guys ready for this? Please do type ready in the live chat. If you're ready to start solving problems related to reasoning ability, please do type ready in the live chat. Okay, so let's get started. Thank you for mentioning that. And yes, here it is. Here's the first question. See, questions asked in Tech Mahindra will be of medium level. It won't be too much difficult also. And here is the first question on the screen. And here are the 4 options. So read the question very carefully. Select the alternative which represents 3 out of the 5 alternative figures, which when fitted into each other would form a complete square. Okay, so there are 5 elements, 5 figures. You need to join them. Which 3 figures, if you join, you will get a perfect square. Okay, so let me know what's the answer. Maybe you can try to solve within 30 seconds. Okay, so you can try and see which 4 elements that you can take and you can form one square. So still 20 more seconds left out. You can try. Observe carefully which are those 3 figures which you can join and form a square. Last 5 seconds. Okay, time up, and let's see what's the answer for this question. Yeah, so few of them have started giving the answers. Okay, so many few of them are saying option D as an answer. Okay, so I'm just reading out few options. C, D, these are the different options. Okay, D is what I could see. Many of them are saying D as an option. Yeah, so quite a few of them are saying D as an option. So let's see whether D is the correct answer or not. Okay, here is the solution for this. D is nothing but 1, 3 and 5. So let's take this 1, 3 and 5 and let's see whether all 3 of them will form a square or not. Just a minute. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's correct. 1, 3 and 5 if we take, you will get a square. Okay, so that's a correct one. So if I could, I'll just try to merge it. This particular one, if I merge with this, I think I'll get something like this. Yeah, and if I merge this one, it will be this. Yeah, that's a correct observation. Thank you so much. I think Monica Bandari has answered it first. Very good, Monica. Followed by Puvarasan, Vijaya, Rita, Anchal, Usharani. Very good. So I could see few answers from you guys. So that's awesome. That's a correct answer. You have guessed it right. So these kind of problems you could expect where where you will get some patterns which you need to merge. Okay, or pattern separated pattern will be there. You just have to merge to one particular thing. So these kind of questions can be expected in the upcoming Tech Mahindra. So which is really interesting, right? So it's really interesting. So these kind of questions you should not miss at all. Okay, suppose if it's very confusing, then you can go for the next one. Otherwise, please do attempt these kind of questions. Let's see one more question. Yes, so here's a question on the screen. I think you would have seen many questions. If you have been following our masterclass, you would have seen many questions with respect to the directions and blood relations, right? So this is one of the question with respect to blood relation, and here are the 4 options. And similar kind of question were asked in the previous Tech Mahindra examination, Tech Mahindra written test. Okay, so here is a question on the screen. A man pointing to a photograph says, "The lady in the photograph is my nephew's maternal grandmother. How is the lady in the photograph related to the man's sister who has no other sibling? Other than this man, there is no other sibling." So this is a question, and here is the time, 1 minute to solve this problem. Try to solve and tell me what is the correct answer. Is it A, B, C or D? What's the correct option? So I'll give some time for you guys to solve by yourself. That will help you to remember. Suppose if you get a wrong answer, you will get an idea where you made a mistake. Okay. Suppose if you get a correct answer, that's really awesome. That's good. Okay. So yeah, Sachin is saying, please provide us a study material on Telegram. Yes, we are providing the study material. Even today, you're gonna get the study material. So we are providing it. So you just have yes, please. We'll work on that. We will see if we could provide you in Telegram channel. Okay. So many of them are saying it is C, mother. What about others? Come on, guys. I'm just expecting some answers in the live chat. Okay. Yes. Time up. Time up. So let's see whether option C is the correct answer or not, because majority of them have said C. See, these kind of problems, there is one kind of there's a technique to solve. The technique is to draw the pattern. Okay, so to draw the pattern, that is a technique. Just by seeing the question, it's you might get an answer, but even you will be a little bit confused, right, whether it's correct or not. So if you draw the pattern or the tree diagram or the family tree, then you can be sure that that whatever the answer that you have got, it's true. So it's better to draw the diagram and then get the answer. So what I will do is I'll let you know how to I'll tell you how to draw this pattern and in a tree diagram. One important thing is different generation people should be in different levels. Okay, that is one point that you need to remember. So in this particular question, so first thing you need to identify who is the speaker, who is the person who is speaking here. So let me know in the live chat, what do you think? Who is the speaker here? Okay, with the sentence which has been written here, the statement which has been quoted, who has said that? Is it the lady or is it the man or nephew? Who is that? Okay, so that's the first thing you need to identify whenever you're solving problem with respect to blood relation. This is the first thing that you need to. Okay, so yeah, that's many of them said it's man. Correct. So that you need to write first. Okay, so I'm gonna write that first. Whoever is a speaker, write that person's name first, because he is the crux of this entire family tree. Now after this, see the statement said by the man. The statement that he is saying is, the lady in the photograph is my nephew's maternal grandmother. So in this statement, see, search for the term my, and I could see here it is written here my. And after this, see what is the next set of words which is there. So it's mentioned my nephew's maternal grandmother. So for my here is nothing but it's referring to the man. So you start drawing this. My nephew means obviously it should be the that man's sibling's son, right? Either sister's son or brother's son. My sister's son or my brother's son is nephew for me. So here it should be one of the siblings' son. But if you read the sentence completely, you'll have an idea that this man has only one sister. Okay, so man, I'll write here, and his sister. Okay, so his sister's son, that is his nephew. So this is what is given here. Okay, so man, sister, son is man's nephew. Now they're saying my nephew's maternal grandmother. Maternal is mother's side. So maternal grandmother is mother's mother. So this person's mother is nothing but man's sister. This person's mother, that is sister's mother, will be man's mother. Okay, so this is a family tree. That's it. Done. You have completed the family tree. Now let's see what is the statement before this my. Before my, it is written as the lady in the photograph. That means this particular person here, this is the lady which he is pointing out on the photograph. Okay, now let's see what's the question. The question is, how is the lady in the photograph, that is this person here, which is mentioned in green color, related to the man's sister? Okay, so related to the man's sister. How is that lady related to man's sister? Obviously, it should be mother. So mother is the correct answer. So once you start practicing more and more problems related to blood relation, drawing the tree diagram or the pattern family tree will be very, very easy. So that's why you need to solve more and more problems related to blood relation so that you can get the answer perfectly. So I would recommend you please draw the family tree and then find out the answer so that you can be sure about the answer. Don't just guess. Okay, start from the word my, complete that part after my, then start going backwards. So correct answer is mother. The lady, how it is related to the man's sister, obviously it is mother. So answer is correct. Yes. Just wanted to see. Yes, so I could see that someone has yeah, Anshula said please increase your audio a little bit. Okay, so if my audio is very low, please let me know in the live chat, because if it is very low, please let me know. If it is low, please mention low. If it is normal, please mention normal, because I'll, if two or more people says that, will say that, then I can be sure about it. If my voice is low, you can mention low. If it is normal, mention normal. If it is too high, please mention high in the live chat. Okay. Okay, so few of them are saying low, few of them are saying high. So let me just try. Okay, so many of them are saying normal. I have increased the volume also a little bit. Fine. Yes. So let's move on to the next question, and the next question is on the screen. Okay, it's difficult to hear if earphones are not there. Okay, fine. How about now? Is it okay? Is it fine? So many are saying it's low. Just increase. Is it fine now? If it's fine now, you can just say okay. Okay, so here's one more question on the screen, and you have 4 options out there. Let me see if I could give some time limit. Yeah, so time limit is something like 1.5 minutes for this question. So please let me know what's the answer for this question. Okay, so this is a question which is there. You have to find the missing letter. Definitely will be pictorial. We'll be also seeing some of the pattern based, pictorial based also. So we'll have those questions as well. Okay, so here is a question on the screen which I displayed. I'm going to give you 1.5 minutes to this. Already 30 seconds is done. Next 1 minute. I'll give you. It's a very interesting question. Find the missing letter, and I'll definitely mention who has given the answer first. If anyone has given the answer first, definitely I'll mention that person's name. So let me know in the live chat what answer can you get for this question. Try to solve it. It's a very interesting one. You have 4 spaces. You need to find out which letter will fill that space. Okay, Kavita is saying, sir, I didn't receive any confirmation mail from Tech Mahindra. What to do? Okay, I would request, if at all you could contact your placement officer, it will be really helpful. You might get some idea regarding that, regarding the mail. Okay, so here I could say many of them are saying option B. Oh no, there is again a mixed B and D. I'm sorry. So B and D is the mixed. So YYZX. Okay. This is a very interesting question though. XY space ZYY. Again, there's a space X space ZZX space YX. Time up. And yes, I'm gonna tell you the solution for this problem also. But here the options given are different because most of them have given different options. Let me see what's the correct option here. Janvi is saying YYZX. I think that is YYZX is option B. Okay. So B is what most of them are saying. Fine. Let's see what's the correct answer. B and C, B and D, B and C. Okay. So here is the solution for this problem, for this question. Sorry. Yeah. So first thing is, whenever you get these kind of series kind of questions, you should try splitting this up. Okay, splitting this into different parts. So that is the first step. Because if you just randomly pick up these values and write, you can do that. What you can do is you can take every option and substitute it and see is there any pattern which has been following. But that is really confusing. So I would say you can split this up into different parts. Now how to split this? See, count the number of elements, number of letters that are there here. So if you count this number of letters, can anyone tell me how many letters are there? Please do let me know in the live chat how many letters are there. Okay, so there are a certain number of letters and including the spaces. Okay, including the spaces. Okay, yes, so quite a few of them are saying it's 15. Yes, 15 are there. So you can divide it equally into 3 different parts. Okay, you can divide like 3, 3, 3, 3. But I would say first start with the large number, like a big number. So including the spaces, we have 15. Okay, now if I divide 15 into 3 parts, I'll get 5, 5 and 5. So let me see if there is any connection between these letters or not. Okay, so I'm going to divide it into 3 parts. First part, second and third. Okay, now these part, there should be some kind of connection. So what you can do is write one below the other so that you can see what is the connection. So this is the next step. Write it one below the other once you divide. Suppose if this doesn't work out, then go for dividing it to 3, 3, 3, 3, 5 times. Okay, but most of the time they would not take such a small number. It will be difficult. So just take 5, 5, 5 and then after that see if there is anything which is common here. So if you see here, every column, if I divide this into different column, you will have an idea now regarding the answer. I'm sure by now you would have got the answer. If I divide this into different column, you can see there in every column X, Y and Z is written only once. That is a hint for this problem. So I think by now you would have definitely got the solution. If you see the first column here, it is X, Y and Z. And if you see the last column, it is X, Y, Z. Again, you have all the 3 things. And so definitely you can fill the remaining one. So let me fill the second column. So X and Y is already there. So left out one is Z. So Z is done there. And if you see third column, there are 2 spaces. Let me just keep it on hold and let's go for the fourth column. Here Z and Y is there. So definitely X should be here. I think by now only you can get the answer. So the third and fourth one is Z and X. So Z and X, if you see, it's only, I think, yes. So Z and X is only in option D. So you can guess the answer by now that option D is the correct answer. But let's fill the remaining one also. See the remaining one, if you want to fill, if you see in the middle column, there are 2 spaces. So it's confusing where to place Y and where to place Z. But if you see in the second, if you see the second row, you have 2X here. 2x, so it is repeated. That is third and fourth, there are 2x which is repeated. So obviously in the other rows also we can write the repeated letter. So here already z is there, so we can write here z. Here already y is there, so we can write here y. So this is the final one. So it is z, z, x, y is the correct answer, which is option D. Okay. So next time when you get this problem, I think you can easily solve it. So this could be modified also. So correct answer is option D. So whoever has mentioned option D, very good. That's the correct answer. I think the first answer for this question was given by D. Monica. Yes, Monica gave the answer first as per the chat, live chat that I am seeing right now here. D, first answer D was given by Monica. Very good, Monica. And yes, so let's move to the next question. So the next question is on the screen. You need to find out the odd one out among the following options. So there are 4 options here. So you need to find out which one is the odd one. So I'm going to give you a few seconds for this. So try to find the answer. Which one do you think is the correct option? Please let me know the answer in the live chat. Okay, time up, and let's see what's the solution for this. Yes, so I could say in the live chat, there's again a mixed answer. ECS, RTGS, NEFT, EMI. One thing is odd compared to all. Okay, there's something common among all, but there's one which is different. Now here we need to actually go into the meaning of it. So this is again a reasoning part which comes under verbal reasoning section. If you see all these options, ECS, RTGS, NEFT, and EMI, so all these are something related to money, right? EMI, NEFT, the fund transfer. Okay, so all these are something related to money, but there's one thing that is different from others, and that is which one? So before that, I would like to say what does it mean. See, ECS is nothing but electronic clearing services, which is a kind of a fund transfer only. Okay, it's a fund transfer thing. RTGS, real-time gross settlement, even that is also a fund transfer, fund transferring system. NEFT, even that is also a fund transferring system, National Electronic Fund Transfer. So already it is there. But EMI, equated monthly installment, it's not actually a fund transfer, right? It's a different system out there compared to the remaining one. Okay. Yes. So all those are the fund transfer methods, yeah, payment methods as rightly mentioned by Shrinu. So among all these, A, B, and C are the payment method or the fund transfer method, whereas EMI is the monthly installment, equated monthly installment, which is different when compared to the other option. So that is why the correct answer here is option D, which is the odd one out compared to the other options. So you can expect problems similar to this, where, like word, where the meaning of the word plays a very important role. It could also be the abbreviations, the short forms of any system, and you have to find the odd one out. So you can just try to see some abbreviations, and you can do some research on that. So the correct answer is D, option D. So first correct answer was given by Jiva. Jiva gave the answer first. Very good, Jiva. No, yes, and Vijaya, I think, Mahadev. Yeah, Amrish Acharya, even you gave the answer correctly. Okay, very good. So thank you so much for answering, and that shows your interest also. Many people are typing out the answers in the live chat. That's really awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, and the next question is on the screen. Here is the one. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky, so that's why I'm going to give you almost like 2 minutes to solve this problem. Try to use the techniques that I have mentioned in my previous master class, that is knowing the numbers for every letter, the respective numbers, starting from A is equal to 1 to Z is equal to 26. So if you know that very quickly, you can solve this problem easily. So here are the options on this screen, and you're going to get 2 minutes for that. Your time has already started. If MNATFY is written as ZIDQLX, then JRCDWK is what? Yeah, as per the test pattern, as of now, what we have received, we haven't received any updated pattern as such. Otherwise, if you just check, it's like a normal written test will be normal. That is, you'll be having quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and verbal. Then after that, you have something like picture thing also. That is a different part. It's not part of a written test. So we will also be updating you regarding the pattern the moment we receive with respect to the current, like present test pattern. We will let you know soon. Okay, so otherwise it is the same 30 questions in each section, so we will let you know regarding that. Okay, so for this particular question, I think a few of them have started answering. So Rajat, Jiva, Rita, Yuvraj, you all have started giving the answers. Okay, so let's see what's the correct answer. Okay, so time up, 2 minutes is done. So one of the basic thing that we all need to know whenever we are solving problem related to coding and decoding is that we should know the numbers. As I already mentioned, the number with respect to every letter, each and every letter. Okay, so if you start using that, let's try to use those that technique. Okay, so here, as you can see on the screen, so for every letter I have designated one particular number, starting from A, which is 1, to Z, which is 26. Okay, so now we need to decode it. MNATFY is written as ZIDQLX, so that is the decoded form. They are given the coded form of it. You have to decode JRCD. Ranjita, yes, there was a sectional cutoff, like if you consider the previous test and all. There is a sectional cutoff. There's no timing as such for each section, but there is a sectional cutoff. Okay, so now, so let's try to decode this and find the answer. Since only few of them gave the answer, I think A is what majority of them give the answer, and C is one of the option. Okay, so let's write it down. Let's write it down here. First thing, what they have given, MNATFY. Okay, so this is what they are given, and this is the next one. Okay, now you need to find the difference here. So as we already know, M is nothing but 13 and Z is 26. So 13 and 26. So again, it's something like 13 into 2 is 26. That's one thing which I could see here. Or difference is 13 here, so that could be one of the reason, but let's see other one here. Now if I apply here for J, okay, J plus 13, will I get H as a thing? Then it will be difficult. Rohit, yes, we'll let you know when is the quantitative. I think already one of the quantitative session was conducted on Monday. Okay, we'll tell you regarding other sessions also. Now if you see here, so if you add 13 for J is nothing but 10, and if you add 13 for 10, it will be 23, and 23 is nothing but W. But if you see all the options, none of the options are having W as the first one, so that means this is not the difference that matters here. So always it is not the difference, there will be something else also. Next, N and I, if you check, Okay, so let's see what is the value for n. N is 14 and I is 9. N is 14 and I is 9. A1, D4, and then you have, one second, you have T20 and then, I'm sorry for that, T20 and Q17, and we have F6, L11, Y25, and X24. So these are the numbers I'm just substituting, and if you see the last one, it is -1. 25 minus 1 is 24. So let's see, can we apply that here? Okay, K minus 1. K is 11, minus 1 is 10, so J. Yes, so that is correct. If you see all the options, it is J, right? So Y minus 1. If you see here, K minus 1 is J. So all the options are right. That means this is starting from somewhere right side. Next, let's go for F and L, 6 and 11. So again, if you see here, 6 plus 5 is 11. So plus 5. And if you add 5 for W, will you get that? We can just check it out there. Next, T20 and 17. The difference is again -3. I'm going to write that -3. So next we have A and 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. So let's keep it aside for a while. We can write +3 here. And then N, 14 and I, 9. 14 and 9. What is the difference here? You can write it down here. 14 minus 5 is 9. So if you see here, it is starting like 1, then again it's 5, 3, 3, 5. So here again difference is 13. So it's a little bit confusing. So what you can do is see, is there any pattern here? I could see one particular pattern in this one, that is alternate one. If you see the last one here, Y and X, the difference is -1. If you see T and Q, T is 20, Q is 17, the difference is -3. And if you see here N and I, N is 14 and I is 9. The difference here is 5. So -1, -3, -5. So that's following a certain pattern. So let's use that pattern here. So K minus 1. What will you get? You'll get J. So all 4 options are having J. Next, let's go to the third one from the last, that is D. Okay, D minus 3. D is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1 and 1 is A. Among these options, if you see, option A and option C are having A here. Let's go to the next one. That is the second letter. That is R. R minus 5. Okay. So if you check out here, R is nothing but 18, and 18 minus 5, if you consider, which is 13, and 13 is nothing but M. Okay. So 13 is M. So correct answer is option C. So like that you can go and you can get the answer. So I think almost every option is following the same pattern. So you can just go for alternate one. Now you might be wondering, what about the remaining one? Remaining one, if you go and check, it will take a lot of time. But let me tell you what is the actual solution here. See, sometimes if you don't get a certain pattern, see if there is any alternate pattern here. That is the best thing. Okay. So let me tell you what is the actual pattern here. MNATFY. Yes, it will take more time, but this was asked in one of the tests. So it's a TECH Mahindra test. So it's very important to know the pattern. So the next time when you get this question, it will be very helpful for you. See, actually the pattern here was, you have this letter, right? MNAT. I'll quickly write it down. I'm sorry, I erased it off. Here you have M. M is nothing but 13. So it is multiplied here into 6. Okay. I'll tell you later. Next, here it is subtracted with 5. Again, multiply with 4. Subtract 3. Multiply 2. Again, subtract 1. See, this is actually the pattern here. Into 6, minus 5, into 4, minus 3, into 2, and minus 1. Okay, so now you might be wondering, into 6 will be too long time. Right? Yes, that's correct. See, M is nothing but 13, right? And 13 into 6, if you multiply, you're going to get 78. And this, if you go on subtracting 26 each and every time. 78, let's subtract it. 78 minus 26. What are you going to get? 2. And here you have 5. And again, you subtract 26 from here. You're going to get 6. And then you have 26. What is the 26th letter? 26th letter is nothing but Z. And that is what it is here. Okay. So like this, the pattern is. So if you see, the entire pattern will take a lot of time. So that's why I took the alternate and we have got the answer. So correct answer is option D. Yes, if I would say, Jiva, if this kind of questions are done, if you are confused about the every pattern, like when you see a pattern is confusing, just check for the alternate one. Okay. If is there any alternate letters following a certain pattern, then go for it. If you even the alternate pattern that's not following, then you can go for the next one. Don't spend much time here. Okay. It's very few time you'll get these kind of question. Very rarely you might get these kind of question. But if you will understand while seeing the pattern. Most of the time there will be a series. Like here, if you see 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 is there, right? The only thing is it's alternate thing between the operations, that is into and subtraction, multiplication and subtraction. But most of the time you'll either have only multiplication or only subtraction. So at that time it will be, or addition or any other operation. So it will be easy at that time. But here, if it is the alternating thing, then it will be difficult. Okay. So it's better you can skip that if you find very difficult. But I just wanted to tell you that there's a possibility that mixture of operators also could be asked, like plus and minus or plus and multiplication. Okay, so here is one more question. Like I think few of them were asking about the patterns and pictorial form. So this is one of the question that was asked. Identify the figure that completes the pattern. You have one pattern here, and there are 4 options. Which one will complete it? Okay, so if you see the first one, the first and the second one, if you combine both, it will be a square. So the third one, and which among these 4 elements, when you combine, will form a square, is a question. So carefully you need to observe and you need to get the answer. Yeah, Nick is asking, how do you crack this in very less time? Yes, Nick, that's what I'm saying. It's more with the practice. You need to know what are the types of questions that are asked in coding and decoding. As I mentioned, it is the different operators could be used. Not all the time you'll have addition or subtraction. You can have a mixture of both. So if you know that, when you see a pattern, you'll understand. If the numbers are varying, that means that it's a mixture of different operations. So if you feel like going for it, you can go, or else you can skip that one. Okay, for this question, I could say majority of them are saying option. I'm sorry, I did not display the options. So here are the options. Otherwise, also you just have to write the number. Is it first one, second one, third one, or fourth one? Okay. Yes. So many of them are saying 2. Is 2 the correct answer? Okay. Or is it something else, or is it 4? Okay, so the correct answer here, if you see the pattern here, if you see the edge, it is something like this with the square. So this is what you have. I'm just expanding it. Okay, so it's something like a K. Yeah, so one among this, see, this is not possible because here you have a slant, but here it is horizontal, it's exactly in one line. And this is also not possible because here you have a straight line, and this one is also not possible because you have some small cut here, which is not true. So correct answer is option 4, which exactly fits into this one. Okay, so if I complete this, you're gonna get this shape. So that is same as the fourth one. So whoever has answered fourth one, very good, that's the correct answer. So you in fourth figure, you have exact a cut here, which is horizontal. It's exactly horizontal, or 0 degree, you can say. So this is the correct answer, which is option 4. Okay, so let's see one more type of problem. Okay, wow, this is interesting. Let me see how many of them will get the answer right. Here there are 2 things that you need to find out. Okay, and your time starts now. In the following question, select the missing number from the given series. 9, 16, 13, 12, 17, 8. What are the other 2 numbers? Okay, time up, and let's see what's the correct answer. Many of them are saying 21 and 4, option A. Jiva is asking, are you from Tamil Nadu or Kerala? Anyone from here from 2020 batch got the TCS interview call? Okay. To Jiva's question, no, I'm not from Tamil Nadu, I'm not from Kerala. Yes, so technical Gyan is very excited, and they are like typing the answer very confidently. That shows your excitement. Very good, keep it up. And yes, so many of them have typed answer for this question. So let's see what's the correct answer. See, this series 9, 16, 13, 12, 17, 18, if you just go in one particular, you will find that, the numbers are varying. So first thing what you can do is you can actually find the difference between each and every number. So if you could find the difference between each and every number, then you can, if there is a certain pattern for that, then you can go for it. So let's find the difference here. Now 9 and 16 difference is -7. 16 and 13, it's +7. 16 and 13 you have something like -3. 13 and 12, the difference is -1. And here you have again +5. And then you have again, that's it's reducing. So here which is 17 -8, which is -9. So I don't think so there's a pattern here. So I told when sometimes when you don't find a pattern, oh, I'm really sorry if my voice, yeah, thank you for mentioning that. Let me just see if I could do anything with respect to the voice. How about now? Is my voice fine? Now is it okay? Is my voice fine now? Let me know. Okay. Yes. So here you can do one thing. Instead of that, you can again split it into two different patterns here. So I'm going to take two things here. First one, I'll take 9, 13. 9, yeah, thank you for confirming that it is clear. 9, 13, 17, this is one pattern. Other one is 16, 12, and you have 8. Okay, so 16, 12, and 8, this is one more pattern. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that it is audible now. So I've just made some adjustment here. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so now if you see the pattern, I think you will get the answer here. 9 and 13, the difference is +4. 13 and 17, the difference is +4. So definitely the next one also should be +4. 7 + 4 is 21. So you got the first one. So option A is the correct answer. Here 16 - 4 is 12. 12 - 4 is 8. So you have -4. 8 - 4, you should get 4. So correct answer is option A. So option A is the correct answer. Yes. So I think many of them have mentioned that. Good. Let's move on to the next question, and the next question is on the screen. So again, it's a logical reasoning, verbal reasoning. There are 30 students in a class. Prakash ranks 3rd among the boys. Priya ranks 6th among the girls. Prakash is 1 rank below Priya in the class. No 2 students hold the same rank. What is Priya's rank in the class? So this is a question, and you have 4 options also. Read the question carefully. See if you could answer within 1 minute. So the timer has already started. That's a 30-second timer, so I'm gonna play it twice. So what is the answer? Read the question carefully. There are 30 students in a class. Prakash ranks 3rd among the boys. Priya ranks 6th among the girls. And Prakash is 1 rank below Priya in the class. No 2 students hold the same rank. So I could see a few answers. Jiva has said 7. Option B, 7 as answer. 9. Some Sanidhi is saying 9. Okay, so let's see which is answer. Rita saying option C, that is 8. I'll definitely say who has given the answer first based on the live chat that I could see in front of me. Okay, 7 is what I could see. Majority of them are saying, which is option B, I'm guessing. Okay. Okay. 6. Fine. I think it's all like almost 1 minute is done. Let's see what's the correct answer. There are two people, that is Prakash and Priya. It's between these two people have got the rank. Yes, they have mentioned here. Prakash is 1 rank below Priya. So that is one hint that we have. So let me write down here. If Priya has got one particular position, we don't know what is that position. Then you have Prakash next to her. Okay, so that means there will be certain number of people before them, right? So that's it. You just have to count how many people are before Priya, how many people are there before Prakash. Now let's go for Priya and check. They have mentioned that Priya ranks 6th among the girls. So that means there are 5 girls before Priya who have got better marks than Priya, who have got better rank than Priya. So there are 5 girls, before Priya in the list, if you check in the list. So definitely Priya cannot be in the top, cannot be in the, you cannot say that, she can be in the top 5 because already 5 people are there. Now, let's go to the one more thing there. If you see Prakash here, Prakash is one rank, they have mentioned Prakash ranked 3rd among the boys. That means before Prakash, there are 2 people. Before Prakash, there are 2 people, that is 2 boys. Okay. So definitely after these 2 boys and after these 5 girls only, Priya and Prakash are standing in a certain order. Okay. In the certain rank. So if you add these 2 people, so how many people are there before Priya and Prakash? So totally there are 7 people who have got more rank than Priya and Prakash. So definitely Priya should be in 8th position and Prakash should be in 9th position. So the question asks is, what is Priya's rank in the class? So Priya's rank is option C. I think Rita has given the answer first, correct answer. So here 5 girls are there before Priya and 2 boys are there before Prakash. Now you might be wondering, like, boys, now how can you say that it's both 2 boys are before Priya? See, Priya and Prakash, they are together. There are no people who have got any rank between Priya and Prakash. So obviously they have to be before both of them. So that is why the correct answer is option 8. You just have to count the number of people who are before, who have got better rank than Prakash and Priya. And if you count here number of people before Priya, there are 5 girls because Priya is 6th among girls. And before Prakash, there are 2 boys because Prakash is 3rd among boys. So that's why correct answer is 8. Okay. So sometimes we might get confused and we just add the number 5 and 2 and then we directly write it as 7. But that is not true. You need to see the position of them. That's the next one. So already 7 people are there in front. So position of Priya should be 8th one. So 8 is the correct answer here. I think Rita has given the answer first, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Rita gave option C as a correct answer, which is correct one. Very good. I think after that, yeah, I didn't find anyone giving answer correctly. Anvita also gave the answer correctly. That is 8. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Yes, this question I want you to solve within 30 seconds, and your time starts now, because I already told you the technique of how to solve these kind of problem. So I already told that. So please use that technique and solve the problem very quickly. Technique in the sense, use that method. Okay. So, and I'll also say who has answered it first. If A is substituted by 1 and B by 2 and so on up to Z, which is 26, what will be the sum of the numbers substituted for the word save, S-A-V-E? So this problem you can solve very quickly if you know the respective number for each and every letter. Okay. So what's the answer? Please let me know. Is it 36, 47, 50 or 52? What's the correct answer? Yeah, regarding the test, we have not yet received any confirmation regarding when the test is. So we will update you soon when we know when the test is. Okay. Again, it might vary also. The test date might vary. Okay, so here I could see many of them are saying 47 as an answer. Is 47 the correct answer? Let's check. Okay. And here the fastest way, like how to solve this problem very quickly, that is by knowing the numbers for each and every letter. Okay. As I already said, so this chart, you can take a screenshot of this. Please by heart all these numbers, because that will save a lot of time, so that you will get the answer for save. Okay. And you have here S19, A1, we have V22, and we have E5. Okay. So if you add this, I think we'll get the answer as 47. So 47 is the correct answer. 20 plus 22, which is 42. 42 plus 5 is 47. So 47 is the correct answer here. I'm just taking out all the number here. S is 19, A is 1, V22, and E5. Okay. So just add that number, that's it. So in this problem you might where we might make a mistake if you misplace any number, or you might take more time just to count the numbers. So you have to count like starting from 1 2 3 4. So instead of writing it once again during the examination, it's better to know before itself. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. I think, okay, let me tell who has answered this first. I think first correct answer, option B, was given by Shrikant. Very good, Shrikant. Followed by Manas. So you gave the answer correctly. Very good. That's the correct answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, and the next question is on the screen. So you might get these kind of problem also, where you have a box which has been unfolded. Once you fold that box to form a cube, which one looks like the one, or which is the exact cube that has been formed after folding it up. So choose a box that is similar to the box formed from the given sheet of paper, and here are the 4 options. That's nothing but you need to select one among these 4. What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? Please let me know in the live chat. You need to choose the box. Please write it as, like, you can write A, B, C, D, or 1 2 3, anything is fine. Let me see the live chat. Okay, Jiva is saying the 4th one. Niriksha is saying 2nd. Subhashri says it is 3. Nishita is saying it is 3. Okay. Jay Naik is saying 3. Rita S. Patil. Okay. So yeah, I'm really happy to see the kind of responses that you guys are, that I'm getting. I mean the live chat is very active today. That's really awesome. Okay, very good to see that active live chat. Okay. So majority of them are saying it is 3 or 4, 2 also. Okay. So here one thing you need to keep in mind when you are folding it up. The adjacent side, that matters a lot. If you see the first one here, in this you have one, let me call this as a triangle. Okay, half triangle, dot, plane, and square. So this is square, just for explanation. This is a square one, a side with a square. This is a triangle, this is a dot. Okay, and these are nothing but plane. Okay, let me call it like that so that it'll be easy for me. Now okay, so now let's see the first one. First one, you have a square, triangle, and plane adjacent to each other. So here if you see, the triangle and this square are on opposite direction, which cannot be adjacent. So first one is out. Okay, because here if you see, square, triangle, plane are adjacent to each other, but in this figure triangle and square will be opposite to each other. So that's cancelled. Let's go for the second one. You have triangle, dot, plane. Triangle, dot, and plane. See, all these 3 are in adjacent. Triangle, dot, plane, that are adjacent. So here also you have a triangle, you have a dot, and you have a plane here. Okay, so this looks fine. Let's go to the third one. You have a square, dot, and triangle. Square, dot, and triangle. Again, triangle and square are opposite, so this also is not possible, because I already mentioned here, triangle and dot are opposite to each other. The last one, plane, plane, dot. Okay, so plane, plane, dot, again it is not making any sense here, because here if you see, the adjacent 2 sides of dot are, one is square, another one is triangle. So this also is not true. So second one is the only answer. Yes, so majority of them have said it's the second one. Very good, that's the correct answer. Oh my god, there's so many responses. Some of them are responding it more than once. I'm really happy to see the excitement. Okay, so there's so many people who have given the answer, so I'm not sure like whether I'll be able to find it out. The correct answer is the second one. So you need to find the adjacent, which one is adjacent to each other. So if you see here, triangle, I called it as triangle, that is half shaded one. Triangle, square, so triangle, plane, and dot are adjacent to each other. And if you see here, triangle, plane, and dot are adjacent to each other. So the correct answer is second one. Okay. No, there are chances, and you cannot say this is a simple one. Most of them we make mistake also, and in that situation during examination within 1 minute, and that situation, it sometimes it looks difficult also. But if it is easy part, then that's really a good thing. Okay, so you can solve more. You can give time to some other problem. For this problem, you can spend less time. Okay, so the main technique to solve this, find which are adjacent to each other. So here in the second one, the half triangle and a plane without any shaded portion and a dot are adjacent to each other, right? It's not opposite to each other, adjacent to each other. Here also, if you see, all three are adjacent to each other. So that's why second one is the correct answer. Yes, Jay Nayak, we are doing the class every day. So please do subscribe for our channel so that you can get more such videos, and you can also check our previous videos also. So why not 3? Why not 3? Why not 3? Okay, let me tell you why not 3. So in 3 we have see here in this one, the shaded portion and the triangle one is there now. Shaded portion and triangle, they are adjacent to each other in the third one. But if you see here in this figure, that is a given X figure, this thing that is a shaded portion and the triangle, when you fold the box, will be in opposite direction. Okay, they cannot be adjacent. So that is why this is not correct. Okay, here this face and this one is adjacent. Adjacent is the next, exactly next to each other. But here in this figure, when you fold it up, they'll be opposite to each other. So that's why third one is in. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Next problem here. 1, 2, 3, 36, 2, 3, 4. What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? So let me know what's the correct answer. I'm going to give you 30 seconds for this. So your time starts now. 1, 2, 3 is to 36. 2, 3 is to 4. See, in TECH Mahindra, if you see the previous papers and all, one of the common thing is analogy. So there's many problems related to analogy. So you could get something related to numbers also. So if 1, 2, 3 is to 36, as to 2, 3, 4 is to what is the question. And let me see how many of them will get the answer. And yes, so I could see many of them are saying 92, 47, 72. So again, there's a mixed answer. So what do you think is the correct answer? Please let me know in the live chat. I could see many of them are saying 72. Okay, so let's see what's the solution for this problem. 1, 2, 3 is to 36. That is what they are given. Now 1, 2, 3 and 36. If you want to find out what's the relation here, one of the method, there might be different ways. One of the ways, I'll take first two digits as one number. So 12 into 3 will give 36. Now let's see the second one. 2, 3, 4. So I'll take 23 as one number. 23 into 4. Okay, 23 into 4. What you'll get, that is the correct answer here. 23 into 4 will give you the answer. 23 into 4 is nothing but 92. Okay, so 92 is the correct answer, which is option D. Okay. Okay, so 23 into 4, which is 92. That's the correct answer. So yeah, there might be other ways. A few of them are saying different. 72 minus 12. I'm not sure how 72 is there. So this is one of the way of solving it. You can try other way where you'll get 92. But the correct answer here is 92. Okay, so this is 1, 2 is 3. 12 into 3 will get 36. So 2, 3, 4 will be what? Okay, so that's the correct answer, which is 92. 1, 2, 3 into 2, 246. How is that? 60. Okay, so someone is saying 60. If you could explain why it is 60, it will be helpful for me also to know, if I would have missed something here. So 234. I'm sorry if I was not audible. Yeah, I hope now I'm audible. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Jiva, for mentioning that I have unmuted now. Yeah, thank you so much for mentioning that. Yes. So now regarding the sessions, yes, Tech Mahindra. So you will get an update from your college side, related to when the examination is there, when you need to register and all that thing. All the details will be given to you. So please follow up with your college and the placements cell. Okay. So some of them. Just a minute. Okay, so let's yeah. Okay, so just before I wind up with the today's session, just wanted to say, like, if anyone has not yet joined our Telegram channel, please do join our Telegram channel, and you will get the updates regarding any test or live session, and also the materials also. Yes, so the off-campus registration link is also there. You can go and check it out. Okay, and please do join our Telegram channel, and also make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Tomorrow you have one more session, that is interview skills. You have interviews, do's and don'ts at 6 o'clock. Okay, tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So please do join tomorrow's session also. And a few questions we have taken down, from of your queries, so that we can answer it in the upcoming session. And please do please do give a good review in Google. Yes, we are sharing that link also. See, we are conducting the session every day, so that it will be helpful for you. You can just spend 1 hour, 10 minutes every day. It will definitely useful for you. And regarding the upcoming sessions also, we will let you know. So please do join our Telegram channel. Tomorrow we have session on interview skills, do's and don'ts at 6 p.m. Okay, so please do join that session. And regarding these Tech Mahindra sessions, we will be having it, but tomorrow it will be interview skills, interview do's and don'ts, which is general, not only for Tech Mahindra or Wipro or TCS. It's in general. Okay, so please do attend tomorrow's session. Thank you so much for attending today's session. I hope today's session was interesting and you all learned something from that. So thank you so much for that. So this is Likith signing off. Thank you.